my YouTube channel. This is my first ever video in my channel, so I thought of making this an introductory video. Well, to tell a little bit about myself, I am from Guwahati and currently I stay in Mumbai. Now, what do? I am an actor by passion and a designer by qualification and profession. I was working in the Indian handloom sector. I have traveled to few places, predominantly working with amazing Indian authentic textiles. I have also written for a coffee table book and I have shared few articles with few prestigious media portals on the same. So let's see, yeah. So this is my journey. I want to begin here, and because of which I will need your support and love and advice and everything else. To be honest, I have wasted a lot of time procrastinating about this video and about the channel. I have been wanting to do this like even before the pandemics struck us, but for some reason or the other, mostly procrastination, change of mood, blah blah blah, I couldn't do it. And then every single day we do keep on self-doubting ourselves, self-loathing for whatever things happen. Finally, after a lot of courage and pushing and I don't know what not, I thought, okay, chalo, let's just make it. Let me just make it today without thinking much. So what you can expect from this channel, predominantly this channel is going to be about fashion and its stories and storytelling. So when I say fashion, that's an umbrella term. There will be things like styling and information about the fashion world, haul videos, routine videos like morning, night routines, then a little bit of DIYs. I'm not very pro at it, but whatever good I can do with my DIYs, I'll definitely share. And then of course vlogging, and then a lot of stories on the way, stories about my life, stories about the world, stories about my favorite authors, a book haul, stories about coffees, sometimes also reading out stories together, yeah. But as of now, let me not bore you and let's get straight to the haul video. I actually went to IKEA almost like 2 to 3 weeks back, and now after 3 weeks I finally made the move to shoot this video. I usually refer to things like this as a pitara. So you never know what magical things, it's almost like a Narnia and you just keep on discovering. So I love this process of coming home and unboxing, not unboxing, but unpacking all the things that I have shopped and watching it over with beautiful glances over all the things, attaching a small story to each of them and making them my own in the process. So yeah, so let me just see what all comes out of my pitara. And the first thing from my shopping collection are these one set which consists of 2 curtains. It's a door curtain and I bought this for our guest room. I also, because it's a small house, it's not a very big place, and to be honest, I'm converting the guest room to a nursery, to my study room or whatever you call it, to my workstation, and because it's also my baby's nursery, so I wanted to add a touch of yellow color. So I wanted to keep the curtains kind of breezy, summery, fresh, and yellow is the color I really wanted to try. And these are kind of semi-sheer curtains, so I think it will do justice to the airy and the sweet vibe of the room. Yeah, so that's about it. I'll definitely show you after I am done hanging these curtains on the rod in the room. Lovely color, lovely print. I'm a big fan of geometric and abstract prints, anything actually bold prints, and I'm not a big fan of miniature pretty prints. Again, this is one point of mindful shopping. You really have to know what you like. You just cannot pick up things just because it's in trend or just because everyone's buying. It has to fit in your sense of aesthetics. I finally have come to know that anything which is bold, anything which has a rustic touch to it, so I would definitely not pick up if something is very bright yellow, but because it has it's an ochre yellow, it has a touch of brown to it, rustish, earthiness to it, so I picked it up. They are for 1806, so I don't remember if there is a discount, but for 2 curtains, door curtains, 7 feet, It's 1806. Big size, very beautiful colored tissue napkins. They are like really jumbo size. It's amazing for parties. It's funky, it's nice color, and it's definitely not as boring as the white ones. So if you are organizing a party, this is a good choice. This because my husband has found his new love in cooking, and it's $2.79 for 2 knives. That's it. And this beautiful tissue also it comes with 209. And then this thing I really love. This is a lantern, and I want to place this on my dining table on top of the table runner. And there's a place obviously for the candle, and you can just slide it with the candle, and I think it'll be so amazing. See, when I buy it, I actually imagine, that's again the second point of mindful shopping. You have to imagine as to how are you going to spend the time with that particular thing, even though it's an inanimate thing, but you have to know as to what kind of place and value you are going to provide it, the way it's going to provide to you. So yes, when I bought this, I imagined myself on a beautiful breezy evening, sitting by my window near my dining table, lighting this lantern, sipping my favorite coffee, reading my favorite storybook, and imagining myself to be one such character in the story, if at all it makes sense. So that is how personal these things are to me. I have lost the price tag for this, but it was not beyond 500 bucks. It was somewhere within 500 rupees. So that's like a pretty cheaper deal. Now I got this ice maker tray. It was kind of really cute. It was pretty cheap, just 100 bucks. But it was necessary because I just have the regular rectangular ice tray which comes with the fridge. There were obviously other funky shapes too. Now, third thing of mindful shopping. Do I really require 2 to 3 of it? Even though those were equally cute, equally colorful, but do I really require? And it was just for 100 bucks, so I could have easily picked up the other 2 also. But then I just stopped myself and I thought, which is the best among the lot? Which is the thing which gives more value or which fulfills your sense of aesthetics? And this was the one. Just because something is cheap, we did not purchase it. It really has to add value. Now this was one beautiful thing I bought. It's dirty cheap. It's so beautiful, it's sturdy. It's definitely a rug. It's not something which is very intricately embroidered or woven. It's not tapestry, it's normal weaving. It's a box weave, if at all you know. So that's like this. So that's a box weave. It's a very simple geometric pattern, and it's not exactly a pattern, it's actually the weave, but because it's box weave and because they have used one contrasting yarn, so it has created magic. And it was just for 700 rupees, and I had to buy this because I anyway wanted to buy something for my living room. I didn't purchase any rug for my living room, and my budget was a bit tight because we have just shifted, so a lot of expenses have already gone into shifting, and I didn't want something which was very poppy and out of the blue. So this is one flower pot, pot. So it's plastic, but I like the gray color. I wanted to purchase, so I bought one. Now the thing is, I really don't know as to how many plants I'm gonna plant inside my living room or my house. Most of them are in the balcony, so I didn't know how many of these to pick. So just for the time being, I have bought just one so that I don't purchase a lot of it and I don't know what to do with those. So that's the reason I purchased just one, and let me check as to how it fits, whether I like it or not. And anyway, IKEA is anyway there, so if at all I require more, I can always go online or I can go to the store and pick more of it. So that's the fourth or third rule, I don't remember, but that's also one more rule, that you don't have to purchase things just for the heck of it, and with this kind of a thinking that it's going to be over. There are things abundantly, and you can wait for your sweet happy time to purchase them. So yeah, this is one, and the other one is a beautiful okay. Now this is not plastic, this is a ceramic one, so I have to be really careful. But this is such a beautiful dusty pink color. I was searching for this color and I just somehow got hold of it. So yeah, pretty happy. Yeah. And this is for oh my god, I have again forgotten the price, but this was somewhere for around 600 bucks. I'll let you guys know actually in the description box as to the actual price of this flower pots. I'm an avid lover of cups and mugs and all things ceramic and porcelain because they are so vintage and so stylish and so classy, and it has some sort of nostalgia attached to that. And I anyway love my coffees, so yeah, what better than mugs and cups and saucers. This is the most awaited time of the video. Okay, so this is the most basic one. It's a normal white color porcelain coffee mug. I love the shape. Now again, when I say sense of aesthetics, it's not just the print and the pattern and the color, but also the texture and the shape. Now this cup was for something around 300 bucks for 300 ml. So yeah, pretty decent size also. The next one is, oh, this is kind of what do you call it? Again, I have actually forgotten the price because it's been so many days, but it was somewhere around it was below 500 bucks. And again, this is porcelain, simple white, lovely shape. Again, it has a very vintage touch to it, and it's kind of a creamer. It's also a whisker, stirrer, mixer, whatever you call it. So yeah, this is the next one, but definitely these two are priced below 500. And now comes the showstopper of my IKEA haul, my shopping that day at IKEA, are these coffee mugs. Oh, so I love this color. I've started loving this color so much that I have been frantically searching for dusty pink shades everywhere, like in curtains and upholstery fabric, because I really have to do my house, and trying to figure out what color combinations might go amazingly well with this color. These colors, dusty, shades and tones of dusty pinks, and I think it goes pretty well with my dress color too. I'm being dressy, but this totally justifies this look and the character that I am today for my introduction video. So I have bought two of these, one for me and one for the Mr. of course. And I think I'm pretty much done for the day. Yes, I'm done for the day. Another point, and I end my introduction video with this point, the fifth or sixth point by now, I don't know, because this was very impromptu. I didn't plan to actually give this pointers of mindful shopping. And this just came across my mind. The one more thing to add to this is, you, before going for shopping, if you already know what kind of items you require which you don't have at home, and even if you have something at home but you want to add more to that collection, but what different can you add so that all the pieces, say for example you already have quarter plates at your house obviously, and you want to purchase more of it. So you have to know exactly what kind of shape you want your quarter plates to be in, what kind of colors, something which you don't already have, because it doesn't make sense stacking up the same similar kind of things, because that's one thing we stack up our houses with, because we usually keep on purchasing similar items and then we don't have unique things at our place and we complain later on. So yeah, you really have to know. And if you don't have quarter plates and you actually are purchasing quarter plates for the first time, then of course the world is your oyster. So I hope you guys pretty much got an idea as to how this and what this channel is going to be like. So if you guys want to check similar kind of content, do like, share, subscribe, and keep on commenting and sharing your love. So this is how I got ready for today's introductory video. It's a beautiful dress. I'm definitely gonna tell my lovely story attached with this dress, also details about this dress, but that's for some other day, some other video. Till then, keep sharing your love.